Happy Sunday, everyone. So today I'm going to interrupt my hormone series to talk about something sort of weird, my favorite gadgets. And we all have them, right? So I often joke around that I am technologically challenged. If there is something with technology that can go wrong, it's going to go wrong with me. But there are some gadgets that I just can't live without. I'm still having this weird anomaly. Speaking of gadgets and technology, I have this odd anomaly going on with my phone that it's doing this mirror image thing with Facebook for some reason. So I'm trying to hold this thing, and I'm not going to write anything today because it's coming out mirror image. So if anyone knows why, let me know. But anyways, I've got these three gadgets. As I get older, I realize something. There are very few things that I can't live without as far as material objects go. I need less and less. I don't know if you're experiencing the same thing, except I'm becoming more and more high maintenance when it comes to hormones, lotions, potions, that crazy stuff. But there's just not a whole lot of things that I just can't do without, except for these few things that I just love. And the reason I'm writing this is I got this new toy today that I got it a couple days ago, but I used it today and I love it. Okay. So, it's a treadmill desk. I don't know if any of you have seen a treadmill desk yet, but it's awesome. So it's a treadmill that goes really slow, and it's got a desk that is set up to be able to do work on. And so it doesn't move more than 4 miles an hour. So you can't run. It doesn't have rails, all that stuff. It's got this table with it, and I can literally put my computer on it and I can work while I am, walking. So you don't go at a fast pace, but it's really cool. So let me see if you can actually see it. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to show you the treadmill. So you can see the sort of desk and the treadmill. Can you actually see that? I hope. So there's the treadmill. And then there's this desk that is sitting here, and it's got my computer, my water, my tea, everything sitting on it. It's just all sitting here. And I got the really basic form of this thing. I'm gonna get back and see if you can see it from a distance. Okay, can you see it better now? So I got the very basic form of this. You can get them as fancy as you want. So I got a brand that I know is reliable. The one I got, I don't know that much about them, but someone told me that this brand was really good. It's called Lifespan. And then the table is just really basic. You can get them anywhere from a couple $100s to several $1,000s. I just needed a super basic one. But like, for example, today I had a little bit of work to do. I got 8,700 steps in, just in a couple of hours doing some work. And it was awesome. So I have a bad back and I get really grumpy when I sit still. So rather than just sitting down and doing this work, I was able to move, and I was so energized when I was done. So I don't know, I was super excited about it. So I love this thing, and, highly recommend it. Another one of my favorite gadgets I want to point out is this thing called the Omega Wave. It's a heart rate variability monitor. Now, we use heart rate variability monitoring for two reasons at our clinics. The main reason we actually recommend it is for sort of biofeedback, to train your body to relax or to, get into a different state and, manage your state better. That's a little bit different than what this is. Omega Wave is more for sports performance. I'm going to show this to you. It looks like, can you see that? It looks like a heart rate monitor. So it's got this band. The band actually goes around your rib cage. It's skin to skin, it's skin contact. And then it's got these little pads. They look like EKG pads. And so I'm going to show you, it's actually going to look really strange, but you put one on your hand and you put one on your forehead like so. And you do it in the morning. And then what you do is I got it crooked because I'm talking to you, but anyways, it goes right in the middle. And then what you do is you actually monitor for 4 minutes. You lay still and you monitor, and it will tell you all this really cool feedback about what's going on, how you should be training. So for somebody who likes to train a lot, it'll tell you about your endurance, your speed, power, strength, coordination. It even tells you your CNS. So it gives you cardiac and CNS readouts. And then it'll tell you whether or not you should be focusing more on aerobic or anaerobic type of training, or maybe it's a recovery day. And a lot of I'm going to really hurt myself taking this off now. A lot of athletic sports teams are using this because it has actually radically decreased the rate of injuries. So I used to never listen to my body. I just push, harder, stronger, faster, go more. And I always got hurt. And so one thing I've learned now, because we're so busy and I travel so much and I don't do well, my immune system is not that great after all the health stuff I've gone through. So I really listen to this thing now, because if it's a recovery day and I want to go do karate and lift weights and it says don't do it, it's a recovery day, every single time I've gotten sick. So now I know, okay, no, maybe I'm going to go for a light walk today and I'm going to meditate and I'm going to make sure I hydrate. So every single time that I've been dehydrated, my readings are low. So I've learned how to sort of manage and train my body. I know what makes this monitor go higher and go lower and give me better readouts or worse readouts. Sleep always does it. If I'm traveling, it's always lower. If I'm dehydrated, it's always lower. Stress, of course, the obvious stuff. But I actually get to see it. It's super cool. I can actually monitor it. So highly recommend stuff like that if you're a super active person and you like athletics and sports and things like that. And then the last one, and I think a lot of people already have these, are your, let's see, that's one thing. Sundays, I never make my bed. So just so you can see that. Where is it? My Fitbit. There you can see it. My Fitbit. I like my Fitbit because I just like to sort of keep track of what's going on. How much am I moving throughout the day? So just keep that on and monitor movement. So those are my favorite gadgets. Of course, there are others, like my Vitamix. I love my Vitamix. Can't really live without that because I use more things in the blender than probably almost anything else. But those are some of my favorite gadgets. Would love to hear about yours, because I learn a lot of the stuff from either you guys or some of the doctors at work, and I love to pass on the information. If you've got some great gadgets that I might not know about, would love to hear it. But I highly recommend this new treadmill desk. It's just the best. I am in the best mood, super energized, and not all grumpy from sitting around working. Hope you guys have a great day. Share with me some of your fun stuff. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.